Hello guys, I am back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a Yu-Gi-Oh quirk. So in the last video, Deku, Izuku started training for the sports festival where Izuku finished it pretty easily. The first and second part of the event, which was the first event was um the obstacle race, which Izuku just finished it really easily with his brand new monster by the name of Merkaba, and also helped Momo in the process. So the next event was the cavalry battle, which Izuku summoned out another brand new monster by the name of well Dark Lord Nestam, which Izuku basically pummeled everybody to the ground thanks to Nestam's help. So yeah, so let's talk about what happens next. So the one-on-one battle start as Izuku is going to be fighting against Shinso, where Izuku is going to be preparing for his battle. Izuku was approached by a girl with well apparently the girl looks like she has orange hair and green eyes. She basically explains that Shinso has a well apparently he has some sort of mind control quirk. So Izuku keeps that in mind as he starts going up to the arena as Izuku sees Shinso. So when Midnight says 3 to 1 go, Shinso starts spouting bullshit about Class 1A. Izuku just ignored it as Izuku starts coming up to him. So Shinso starts keep spouting out insults, but Izuku just comes up to his face and basically punches him right in the jaw. As everybody's basically in shock. As Izuku says, that was easy. Now, Shinso is completely knocked out. Izuku won that match as it's the next match between Izuku versus, Todoroki. So, when Izuku starts going up there, Izuku sees, somebody there. Izuku thought it was just a shadow, but Izuku just thought it was some sort of, shadow, but to Izuku's, mind or something like that, Izuku thinks that it's probably a person or probably the janitor or something like that. So, when Izuku comes up, Izuku sees Todoroki getting ready. As Todoroki says, I'm definitely going to win. As Izuku says, keep dreaming. So, yeah. So, when Todoroki gets up into the arena, Izuku comes up there as well. Midnight says, 3, 2, 1, go! As Todoroki starts charging in with his, with a ice, an ice sword. Izuku, dodges, as Izuku says, come forth, Dark Lord Ukabach. As everybody looks, as they see, a little flying creature. Izuku says, come forth, Dark Lord Nurse Reficule. As Nurse Reficule starts charging in, Todoroki starts using his ice. But they keep dodging. As until, Nurse Reficule grabs him with her hair and basically uses her, blade, her blade, hair. Like, what is that called? A gao or something like that? I can't remember, but it basically is a large, blade which slices a bit of, Todoroki. Izuku says, throw him off. As Nurse Reficule basically throws him out of the arena pretty easily. So, Izuku won that battle. So, yeah. So, then it's the final battle between Izuku versus, well, Bakugo, which is basically, how do I say it? Pretty happy about because he's going to be showing off, showing everybody that he's the true hero here. But he's nothing more than a prideful bastard, only caring about himself. So, Izuku is basically preparing as Izuku sees Bakugo. Basically, while usually always, talking to himself in the mirror, keeps saying, well, keeps spouting out, how do I say it? Compliments to himself. Yep, I'm making, Bakugo a complete, how do I say it? What do you call it? A egotist. So yeah, so Izuku sees Bakugo talking to himself, saying that he's better than everybody, and he's going to be preparing to beat Izuku. Izuku says to himself, Bakugo, I'm definitely going to show him who is the true hero is. I'm going to make him pay for every single thing that he had done to me. So yeah, so Izuku is basically in the arena already, basically while waiting for Bakugo. As when Bakugo arrives, he says, "I'm going to beat you down, nerd, and I'm going to show everybody that I am the true hero." And Izuku says, "Really? I'll show you who to not make angry." So yeah, so wait for a second. So when Midnight says three, as the spectators saying two, as everybody screams out one, as Midnight says go, as Bakugo starts charging in with with his explosions propelling him, as Izuku dodges him pretty easily. Izuku summons out Alistair the Invoker. Izuku uses invocation. Izuku says, "Now arise, come from the pits of hell, and bring forth unholy justice to this damn fool. I summon thee. Come forth, Purgatorio!" As everybody sees, invoke Purgatorio or Purgatorio, depending on the English release or the Japanese release. I'm just gonna call him Purgatorio for now. So when Bakugo sees Purgatorio, he sees well, do you look like they're being in pain? Do you look like they're melting? As he says, "What the heck?" Izuku says, "This is this is who I truly am. Now you're gonna feel my pain, just like them." As he starts spewing out blue fire at Bakugo, kind of burning him a little bit. As he says, "Damn it!" As Bakugo says, "Take this!" As he spews out tons and tons of explosions. As Izuku dodges him up, again, Izuku says, "Purgatrio, attack!" As he starts, one of the Purgatrio members, which, in the card art is apparently, it's just three monsters, but it's technically just one monster. So yeah, one of them starts spewing out blue fire at them. As in them, I mean, Bakugo. As, well, wait for a second, guys, I got some. One of the people that are watching is, the League of Villains. They're basically watching as one of them being, Dobby sees, Purgatorio, as he says, "What the heck? How is he using cremation?" As, um, one of them being, Konigiri says, "Interesting. One of his, so-called monsters has the ability to spew out blue fire. Interesting." As one of them being, Toga says, "Whoa, he looks absolutely adorable. I wonder what his blood tastes like." As she starts licking her lips. As Shigaraki says, "Interesting. Maybe we should capture him and make him, turn to the dark side." As the TV turns off, as they see in the other TV, they see All for One talking, as he says, "What an interesting idea, Shigaraki. Maybe if you're going to be attacking Class 1A again, maybe try and make Mr. Izuku Midoriya fall into our side." As he says, "What a great idea, Master." As he says, "When you see him, capture him, torture him, and makes sure that he should make the right decision of becoming one of the brand new members of the League of Villains. As Shigaraki says, yes, yes, what a great idea, Master. So yeah, let's go back to, well, to the battle. As Bakugo says, I'm gonna be better than everybody else, and you're gonna learn that you're the weaker one. Izuku says, really? Ah, shit. As Izuku says, you really are prideful, Bakugo. This is why. You're gonna pay for everything. Izuku says, take this. As they start spewing off fire, Purgatrio starts spewing out like tons and tons of fire. As Izuku says, come forth. Flaming hellfire. Sinful shroud. As the gigantic wall of fire starts burning Bakugo, but not to the point that it's going to kill him, as it pushes him back into the well, into the wall. As Izuku stops spewing out the fire, as in Zizuku, I mean, well, Purgatrio, basically, well, they stop spewing out the fire as Izuku, as in, I meant Izuku, I mean Bakugo says, what the hell? Why did you stop? Izuku says, maybe look, as he sees that he basically backed up, well, away from the actual arena. So, yeah, Bakugo loses. As Bakugo says, that's impossible. I'm supposed to be the one. I'm supposed to be the winner. I'm supposed to be the number one. Izuku says, maybe you should, well, realize that there's, well, other ways. And realize that you're not always the best. And besides, you don't deserve anything. You're only caring about is yourself. It makes me sick. As he says, why you little... As, well, Aizawa and basically, well, President Bike says, we have a winner. We have Izuku Midoriya. As they start going onto, well, their podium, as Izuku has, well, the number one medal, as Bakugo gets, well, third place, and Todoroki getting second place. Bakugo is basically completely angry that he became, well, third place. He's basically grinding his teeth. As Bakugo says, I'm supposed to be the number one. Ah, shit. I'm supposed to be the number one. Why? Why? As Izuku says, well, you don't have humility. That is why you don't deserve to be the number one here. As he says, you damn nerd! As he gets ready to attack Izuku up in, well, his number one podium, well, Midnight basically grabs him by the neck. As in Midnight, I mean, she uses her whip. As he says, damn it! As Midnight says, no fighting. As she basically drags, well, Bakugo back to, well, the classroom, where he's going to be punished for that, well, for that disturbance. So, yeah. So, after that whole thing, Izuku starts going back home with his father. But before they can go home, Izuku gets a call. As Izuku sees, well, wait for a second, my throat. Izuku sees Momo and, shit, and her, well, father. As she says, hey Izuku. Izuku says, oh, hey Momo. As she says, congratulations, you actually, well, got first place. Izuku says, thanks. As Izuku sees her father, as he says, nice to meet you, young man. And also, hello, Mr. Midoriya. As he says, nice to meet you, Mr. Yagirozu. As he says, nice to meet you. Can I please talk to your, well, your son? As he says, sure. So, Izuku, was brought into, well, a corner as well. Momo's father says, "So you're the grandson of your grandfather, the so-called aristocrat." Izuku says, "How do you know my grandfather?" As he says, "Well, I used to work for him. You probably know my vigilante name." Izuku says, "Vigilante name?" As he says, "Yes, I used to be, one of the members of, the Millennium Eye. I was called, well, what was my original, well, name? Hmm, as Izuku, wait. Oh yeah, I remember now. My original, vigilante name was Raven." Izuku says, "Raven? Wait, I remember you. You're Raven, right?" As he says, "Yes, my boy. I used to be your, your grandfather's, old friend. Back when the Millennium Eye was first created." Izuku says, "Really?" As he says, "Yeah. Lucky to see you in UA. And also, by the way, my daughter, she has feelings for you. So, would you be worthy to be, well, my son-in-law?" Izuku says, "Wait, she likes me?" As he says, "Yes. So, will you please be my daughter's boyfriend?" As Izuku says, "I accept." As he says, "Wonderful." So, when they start going back to, where Momo and, his father is, well, Momo says, "Hey, Hizuku." As Hizuku says, "Oh, hey, Momo." As she says, "Hey, father, did you tell him that?" As he says, "Yes, Momo." Izuku starts leaving, including his father, as Momo says, "Bye, Izuku." But before Izuku, was going into his, car, or at least his father's car, Izuku saw, Momo blow a kiss at him. And Izuku starts blushing a little bit. Izuku says, "Bye." Ah, shit. Izuku says, "Bye." As Momo says, "Bye, Izuku. Hope to see you soon." So, they started leaving as, they get back home. Um, well, After that, they started eating dinner as they start going to sleep. So, I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. But before you leave, I'm gonna be putting in a post about, what type of hero name will Izuku have. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting that in my community tab. Um, if you want to pick a hero name for Izuku, just comment down in my community post there. So yeah, Tutulu, bye.